This video is intended for a general audience and is not specifically directed to children. This video is intended for all ages. Hey, how's it hanging guys? It's Eric here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a new piece of information for Johnny Test Season 7. This one is one that really hypes me up, so we'll save this one for the ending of this video. Personally, I'm really excited. Anyways, let's get into the topic of this video. So today we're going to be finding out which questions were answered from my top 10 questions for Johnny Test Season 7. From the little information we have for the 2021 seasons of Johnny Test, there were actually 7 questions answered from that video. So, let's get into it. So first off, number 10 was answered. That question was, will WildBrain be releasing new teaser images or a new trailer and such? So on the official Johnny Test Facebook page, they've released a new teaser image on what everything will look like in 2021, along with some information. So yeah, it's safe to say that this question was answered. Question number 7 was also answered. This question was, where will the 7th season debut? From the early theories we've came upon, thinking Teletoon will hold its ultimate premiere. So that theory was wrong. And now that this new information was released, that Netflix will be holding season 7 and 8. Next up, question 8 was also answered. From that video, question 8 was, will season 7 maintain the original character and background design? This one had an answer of no, but it was actually a good no, an interesting and different no. So in that teaser image from their Facebook post, it is shown a brand new amazing style that will be implemented on the character and background design. Again, it looks totally awesome. It's definitely one of those give me something different but the same situations. We're gonna skip if question 6 was answered for now. So question 5 was also answered halfway. This question was, how will season 7 be animated? So we got a taste of what the character design and background design will look like, and I rarely see a greatly designed cartoon animated poorly. I also rarely see modern cartoons animated nicely. Whenever I'm talking about a situation like this, I love to reference that new Harley Quinn cartoon, greatly designed, animated nicely. So I like following that formula and see what other cartoons can manage that formula as well. So from that, I'd have to think that season 7 and 8 will be animated amazingly, just from the look. So question 4 has also been answered as a yes. This question was, what characters from the past will return? It's basically common sense. Since season 7 is a continuation of the story and lore, obviously the characters from the past will return. I've also read something before where there's gonna be new characters. I can't remember if that was for the web series or for season 7, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait. Question number 2 was, what voice actors will be returning? I've answered this question in a previous video. I'll link an annotation above for that video, and if you haven't seen it yet, I won't spoil it. All I'll say is you'll be pleasantly surprised. And lastly, for what I'm most excited about, which was question number 6. So if you recall, question number 6 was, will the creator, Scott Fellows, return in any way? And I was hyped for hearing the answer to this. Anyways, let's talk a bit about this. I mentioned a leaked answer to this question in a previous video of mine, so I was wondering if Scott Fellows would come back, and in the link for more information on their Facebook post, I saw a quote from Scott, and I couldn't figure out if that was a quote from the past or a recent quote. So his quote reads, the show has international legs, and remains relevant because we always kept it lighthearted and full of physical gags. End quote. And the article continues saying, says Fellows, who is serving as the showrunner and executive producer on the new seasons. So I couldn't tell if this was a quote signifying Fellows talking about season 7, or a quote from the past talking about an older season that would be new back then, but to us nowadays it's old, if you understand what I'm saying. Anyways, this quote led up to be Scott talking about season 7. There was also information about Scott's return in the show in James Arnold Taylor's podcast titled Talking to Myself. If you haven't seen them yet, I highly encourage you to. They're very relaxing and inspiring. Anyways, in season 2 episode 14 of his podcast, which is also the most recent one, he mentioned that they're filming new episodes now, and Scott Fellows is contributing via Skype. So yeah, that confirms that Scott is on the show in one way or another. In the article we were talking about before, it said that he is serving as the showrunner and executive producer for the new seasons. So he has overall creative control, management, and responsibility for the new seasons. So that is what he'll be doing, but I also wonder, will he be writing too? I personally love the way he constructs episodes. Either way, I am a big fan of him and his work. I've also mentioned this before, but whenever I've been watching an episode of Johnny Test, I've been able to tell if Scott was the head writer of that episode or not. So yeah, that's pretty interesting.
I got the abilities, senpai.
Anyways, can't wait for these new seasons. I've been saying ever since, when Johnny Test returns, he returns in a big way. Yo, did someone say Scott Fellows is back? So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and if you did enjoy, why not leave a like to show me and to ensure that you want to see more Johnny Test videos in the future, just like this one. So what we did was answer the top 10 questions that I've asked for Season 7 and about Season 7. If you recall my top 10 questions for Johnny Test Season 7, by now we have some answer to those from the little tiny bits of information and visuals that we've got. We actually got a lot of things answered from that video. So again, if you haven't seen my top 10 questions for Johnny Test Season 7, you might want to do so now, you know, after you just watched all the answers. It's kind of like cheating. You're a cheater. Anyways, those were a lot of questions answered. Some more well than others, some halfway, but most of them pretty good. But what I'm most excited about hearing the answer for was question number 6. Will Scott Fellows make a return? And like we've answered in this video, he will be. I thought, what better way to celebrate than to bust out the Johnny in me. Yeah. So yeah, we did learn that Scott Fellows will be making a return. You know, in that top 10 questions video, I did say that it'd be unlikely that Scott would make a return, and now he is. So I'm very happy about that. Anyways, if you want to see more Johnny Test videos, such as top 10s, theories, lots of other cool stuff like news videos, why not subscribe and you will not regret it. And if you want to be first to videos, why not study that bell down below. If you have any more questions for Johnny Test Season 7, why not post them in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to try to give you an answer. And yeah, with all that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.